All right, folks. We're back in the lab, back in the studio. Captain's Law Podcast. I'm your host, Robert Marbury. What's happening? Which I think of that intro, man. New music, you know what I'm saying? Try and switch it up. Let me cut that. Anyway, man, my 51st episode. Really excited, man. I want to thank y'all for rolling with me, listening, staying with me, man, all that good shit. But I'm not here to talk about that today, man. This is unpopular opinion. Okay. So if anyone knows me, man, I'm neutral. I'm neutral on a lot of shit. So I'm definitely neutral on this whole police stuff and like that. I'm neutral. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to speak on some of the events. I'm going to give my thoughts and you guys will let me know how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And while you're doing that, make sure you subscribe to the page. You know what I mean? Subscribe at the bottom, all that good shit. So you had the George Floyd case, Derek Chauvin, whatever the fuck his name is, found guilty, all 3 counts, you know what I'm saying? Throwing him under the jail, you know what I mean? I'm curious to know how much time he's going to get, but, you know, between me and you, I don't think he's even going to make it. I think they're going to get him in Gen Pop, get him in the showers, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So accountability, justice was served. I'm with that. Now I want to talk about some shit that I'm conflicted on. So let's talk Dante Wright. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm hearing this thing, you know, the traffic stop and, you know, the lady, the white lady, why she didn't use the taser and all this other shit. Oh, I thought I used a taser. So my question is this. Did y'all watch that video? Like, did you actually watch the traffic stop? I watched it today. I just want to make sure before I come on here and start saying how I feel about shit that I actually watched the video. So I'm looking at a traffic stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a warrant for his arrest or whatever, but I'm looking at, you know, somebody getting out the car. You know what I mean? I'm assuming the car's still running. And it looks like the first officer is going to put some cuffs on him. And the body cam, which is, I'm assuming it's the white cop, she is, I guess, coming over to assist. And then I'm looking at the guy try to get back in the car and drive off, forcing his way back into the car. And next thing you know, the cop draws the gun, some shots is fired, and then he drives away, and I don't know what happens from there. I don't know, maybe he died from his wounds or whatever. Okay. So I'm just like, so what are we upset about? Are we upset because of the shooting? Are we upset because the officer said she meant to grab her taser? Because I'm looking at something that all happened in maybe 10, 15 second time frame. And at what point, you know, somebody was getting ready to force their way back in the car and drive off. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, okay, so what if she would have hit him with the taser? Isn't it a possibility he still could have drove off? Or what if she didn't put her gun at all? Then what? So then we got a high speed police chase? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I mean, how are we like skipping over that whole part? Like, rewind to the trying to force his way back in the car and drive off. Like, I feel like we feel like we skipped that a little bit. We just worried about the person worried about the black man who got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he maybe wasn't doing something he wasn't supposed to do. Not saying he should be dead for that. But like, let's just not leave that part out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'll move on to the next one. So I seen today in Ohio, 16-year-old girl shot by the police. So I looked at this video too. I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, everything was good to go before I was just like, all right, this is what I'm about to say. So I'm looking at a video. Now, granted, I don't know what transpired prior to the police body cam. I'm looking at a camera. It's a minute 30-second, 40-second video. It's on YouTube. Look it up. Ohio shooting, police shooting. I'm looking at the police officers standing there, and I see a couple of people standing outside. Then I see the 16-year-old girl with the black shirt. She comes out, pushes the one chick on the ground. Whoever the gentleman was who was standing there, who was obviously with the chick who pushed the girl, goes and starts stomping her. And then next thing you know, the chick in the black turns and rushes the lady in the pink sweatsuit, and she got a knife in the hand, and she about to carve her ass up. So what does a police officer do? Pulls his gun and shoots, drops her. You know what I'm saying? And then it's this whole uproar like, man, she a child. Man, she a child. What you doing? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? So then I'm just thinking like, why she run out the house with a knife though? If the police is already on the scene, why not just kind of let them do their thing? You know what I mean? But you came out this joint and you tried to stab somebody right in front of the police. What they supposed to do? I don't know if y'all know this or not, but correct me if I'm wrong. If the police see a knife, there ain't no taser. Ain't no taser. It's a gun. And for everyone who's saying, oh, shoot him in the leg, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck movie y'all watching. I mean, y'all watching Lethal Weapon. You watching John Wick. I mean, what are you watching that, you know, something that's happening within 2 or 3 seconds where a police officer is successfully shooting somebody in the fucking leg or in the foot or in the knee to stop them from stabbing somebody or serious bodily harm. Please show me where this is happening. Now, this is not negating the fact that there are a lot of other police stops and all this where you see people that ain't black, you know, doing extra shit and getting away with it. I'm not taking up for that. I'm just saying that, like, we talking about the uproar on this stuff that's happening and it's about to stab somebody. You know what I'm saying? So we got one person about to stab somebody. And then you got one person attempting to drive off when he about to be locked up. What did we think was going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just like really, like somebody just explained to me, like, what's supposed to happen in that scenario? The first thing I'm thinking about is, what if the police officer would have got drugged down the street in the car? You know what I'm saying? What if the police officer would have attempted to reach for the taser, which may be harder to aim, and then try to tase the girl, and by then she didn't stab the chick multiple times? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what? Then what we gonna be complaining about now? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's gotta be some accountability, bro. Like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? We've been oppressed and all that other stuff, man, but that don't mean that we can just go out here and just do whatever the fuck we want to do because white people are doing whatever the fuck they want to do and they're getting away with it. That's two wrongs don't make a right, dog. It's like, I mean, we slowly climbing out and becoming, and, you know, trying to become a better, you know, race or whatever, but don't fucking sit here and act like, you know, motherfuckers was all squeaky clean. And them getting shot was just like, oh shit. I mean, if you fucking try to drive off on some police officers when they trying to lock you up, there's a possibility that them guns will get drawn on you. If you run out the house and you try to stab somebody, there's a possibility them guns gonna get drawn on you. That's just the facts, man. I've been seeing this shit all over Facebook, dog, and people going back and forth, do. It's so much bullshit. Like that, we had a stabbing here in D.C. Well, no, we had a robbery in D.C. Some teenagers, Uber driver, some shit like that. The result is they ended up dying. The driver ended up dying. You know what I'm saying? And they're just like, should the teenagers be charged as adults? Fucking right, they should. If you are intentionally trying to rob somebody and it's a death as a result, you should be charged as an adult. You had goddamn 12-year-old shot some boy up goddamn Dave and Buster's Richie Station the other day, and he been charged as a juvenile. Why? You killed somebody. You know how to shoot the gun. You know how to be an adult. They should be charged as fucking adults. Like, cut the shit, bro. Like, feel like we out here, y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really trying to sugarcoat, man. I just have to be that person to just say, yeah, but what's going on? I even tell you one further. We'll talk about the lieutenant in Virginia who, got pulled over by the police and he got tased and maced and all this other shit. I'm like, why is it that when you look at social media, the only thing you see is the point where he's got his hands up and then the officer is being super irate with him? So I'm like, where's the body cam footage from when he got out the car and went to the vehicle and I'm assuming asked him for his license registration? Where's that at? You know what I'm saying? Like, show the whole fucking video. Stop cutting these videos to just make it seem like, oh man, the police, man. Listen, it ain't always the fucking police. It ain't always us. You know what I'm saying? But we need to start showing the whole fucking story, man. And a lot of this bullshit we can be doing could be alleviated. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of this hating each other, hating the police shit would definitely be clear if when we post this shit, you post the entire videos. Don't keep skipping past shit. Don't skip past charging at somebody with a knife. You can't skip that. And say, oh, she's a teenager. She has a knife. About to stab somebody. You know what I'm saying? Full heave. How y'all skipping over that? You talking about taser this? I see all these taser videos. Bruh. Y'all really sitting out here acting like some shit like that happened. Y'all really don't know what the fuck to do. You sitting out here and let a nigga try to drive the fuck off on you. Come on, bruh. Cut it out. Y'all playing games. But that's it, man. I'm going to leave it there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to beat a dead horse, man. But I'm just saying, bro, like, y'all need to really start looking at this shit, man. I feel like y'all out here skipping out on stuff. And it's not a good look. But I'm going to leave y'all there, man. I'm going to go ahead, go get me some sushi, go ahead, curl up with the wife, and hopefully wake up to a better tomorrow. All right? Captain out.